Okay, I'm here with Normandy Madden to hear about the phenomenon of Sufei's Diary in China. What is Sufei's Diary?
Sufei's Diary is a Chinese adaptation on a very popular web series that launched first in Portugal and then moved into the UK.
What's it about?
It's about the diary of a young teenage girl. The original is a high school girl. In the Chinese version, they made it a university student and made her a bit older to be more attractive to the marketers that they have behind the program. And it's a diary of this girl's experiences living in a new city and going to university and adapting to that kind of life.
So she's somebody who represents an experience that a lot of people are going through in China.
Yes, well, she's also a very popular teen icon. So she's very appealing among teenagers and 20-somethings, which is a very attractive market for advertisers in China.
Okay, so what's the concept of what is happening with her?
The concept is about branded entertainment, which is becoming a big thing in China. It's about getting advertisers into the programming and becoming a part of the storyline, and in some cases even determining how the story goes. This started in last summer with Ugly Betty, which was a very popular show created by Mindshare for Unilever brands such as Clear and...
Is Ugly Betty in Chinese or Ugly Betty in the...
Oh, it's all in Chinese.
Okay, this is Ugly Betty Chinese,
yes,
not the... Okay.
They made a Chinese
so they did
version.
the Chinese version.
Yeah.
Okay, and now they're doing the branded thing online, which is...
Yes, the Ugly Betty was on television and Sufei's Diary is on the internet, which is a very good place to be if you're trying to reach young Chinese teens and young adults.
Why?
Because television programming in China tends to be really uninteresting. It's dull, it's flat, and they're not watching television. They're on their computers, whether they're at home or at the office. A lot of Chinese families only have one television set in the living room, and it's usually dominated by grandma or the parents. So the young people, if they want to watch what they want to watch, they're taking the computer into their bedroom and watching it online.
So webisodes is the way to go, rather than broadcast TV.
Well, Ugly Betty's been very successful on television. It can be done, but the internet is a particularly good way to reach young consumers, yes.
Okay, so how well is this program doing?
The first season did extremely well, and they're now preparing season 2 and looking for advertisers to get behind that. The Sufei's Diary was sponsored by Sony Electronics, which makes sense because the show was produced by Sony Pictures Television International. It's also sponsored by Clinique, an Estee Lauder brand, and a Chinese jobsearch.com. And they're using it to reach young consumers in a way that's a lot more effective than terrestrial television in general.
Okay, so you think this is a trend we're going to see a lot more of?
Definitely. Marketers are using digital increasingly in China. Group M, for example.
Group
M, for example, is the owner of Mindshare, which did Ugly Betty. Group M has said to all of their agencies that in the coming year they want 30% of budgets to go into digital.
Wow. Okay, so big times for digital.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.